The auction price was soaring, and everyone's attention was focused on one character listing. So far, people have yet to learn what the continent of magic's highest level was. Still, it invoked a desire to possess and show off the greatest character of the once greatest game. The auction price finally exceeded 100 million won. At this point, ownership exceeded the market price for the individual holdings and equipment. Some people lamented their lack of money and dropped out of the auction. I think the guy selling this character is a big-time weirdo. How could he set the auction period for such a priceless avatar to only a single day? Was he damn sure he would receive the maximum possible price for it? In this manner, people commented on the auction post to soothe their sorrows. Before long, the number of comments exceeded 900. The auction was automatically extended a few times, and when it exceeded 300 million won, several companies became actively involved. The simple matter of the auction was that the only thing people knew was that there was no end in sight. If the deal was settled for a colossal sum, numerous people would hear about it through news or word of mouth, and the publicity effects would be formidable. The placement of just one ad required a lot of money. Also, after painfully spending money to make an ad, people still did not bother looking closely at it. However, what about the news of the highest level character being sold for a small fortune? People's interest and attention would be concentrated. Each company's public relations department approached this with such a perspective. Digital media intensified the competition, and game broadcasters wanted to acquire the highest level character. The value or market price of the character was not a problem. Organizing a series of specials about a famous game in the past and then casting the character in question would increase the reliability and public image of the broadcasters. Fierce competition led to the price skyrocketing, and the surge in visitors made the item trading site smile with satisfaction. The auction finally came to an end. 5 game broadcasters battled one another, but piercing through all the competition, CTS Media made the successful bid and received the character. The latest situation was its rapid expansion and increase in broadcast share, which made it a promising company to go to. By intervention from the president's secretary, the winning bid was written and submitted as the auction ended. Lee Hyun was woken up by the sound of his phone ringing. Hello? The construction job from the day before had exhausted him, and he had fallen asleep. He earned only 30,000 won, which was less than average because he had been told off for being incompetent. Hello? Unexpectedly, coming from beyond the receiver was a woman's voice. I think you called the wrong number. Confident that no woman in her right mind would ever call his house, Lee Hyun tried to put down the receiver. However, you tried selling your account over the internet, is that correct? Correct. This is CTS Media Incorporated. I am the President's Secretary, Yoon Na-hee. We have deposited the amount of the current successful bid to the auction into your account. You can confirm it on the item trading site, and please do not hesitate to contact us. Wait a minute. There was a successful bid? Yes, there was. May I ask if you have not checked it yet? No, I've been a little busy. Yoon Na-hee of CTS Media. As the company president's secretary, working in financial resources, she was no ordinary woman. All those around her sucked up her. However, the fact that Lee Hyun did not check the auction of such a fortune was enough to shock Yoon Na-hee. How much was the successful bid? Lee Hyun felt uneasy. Hoping for at least 200,000 won to pay the medical bills, he figured he should ask, but the voice Lee Hyun heard over the phone stunned him. 3,090,000,000 won. To be continued.